If you're feeling a little bit sluggish, either physically, energetically, or mentally, then stimulating your solar plexus can really give you the motivation and that boost of energy that you need. I'm Paula from Happy Yoga Wales, and this is a very short flow that is suitable for absolute beginners, and hopefully this will get you going. Okay, so we're going to start in a seated position. So sit whichever way is comfortable for you. I like to sit cross-legged. You can bring the shins so they're staggered, or you can cross at the ankles, and then just sit nice and tall with the shoulders stacked above the hips. Reach tall through the crown of the head. Take a big breath in here. So inhale, feel yourself lengthen. And exhale, let the shoulders relax away from the ears and feel the hips sinking into the ground. And again, just taking a few more breaths here, just settling into our space. And with every inhale, see if you can let the belly expand. And then on the exhale, draw the belly button in slightly. So we're starting to stimulate this solar plexus area already. Face is nice and relaxed, the jaw, the shoulders relaxed. Just 2 more breaths here. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, draw it back in. So we're going to come into some Sufi grinds here. So this is called stir in the pot. It's got a few other names as well. And all we're going to do is make a big circle with our belly button around our pelvis. So just coming off to the side, to the front, over to the other side, and then round and slightly as we come to the back. So if you're drawing a circle with the navel, it would be going in a big circle around the hips. And then you can start to make the movement a little bit bigger, so let the chest and the shoulders come into it. And then letting the breathing guide you. So we inhale forwards and exhale back. So not overthinking this, just taking a few more rounds, maybe going a little bit more quickly. And then next time you come forwards, we're going to pause and then change direction, take it round the other way. Inhaling forwards, exhaling back, maybe just drawing the belly button in slightly as we come back. Two more in this direction. And then next time you come forwards, pause in here and roll in up. Feels better already. Okay, coming on to hands and knees. Spread the fingers wide, have your index fingers facing straight ahead. And we're just going to do some cat-cows from here. So the wrists are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, let the belly come down, chest forwards. And then exhale round through the spine. So again, really thinking about this navel area, the belly button area. So filling up the belly with air as we inhale into cow and drawing the belly button in as we exhale into cat. Just a couple more rounds. And then pausing when you come to neutral. Inhale, take your left arm up towards the sky, so we're going to rotate. And then exhale, thread that hand behind the right wrist. So just reach as far as you can, coming into a little twist. And we can do that one more time. So inhale, unwind, so turn the chest to the side, keeping the neck in line. And exhale, twist, and this time we're going to hold. So threading that hand through. If the head doesn't reach the ground here, just pop a block or a cushion, something underneath, just so the neck can be nice and loose, no tension there. Notice whether the hips have shifted over to the right, just gently press them back towards the left. And again, breathing really deeply into the belly here. So notice how when we're twisted, we can feel that little bit of constriction, a little bit of tension through the abdomen, through the organs in the belly. It's really good for our digestive system, as well as giving us that little boost of confidence, motivation, getting us up off the sofa and doing something. And then pressing into your right hand, unwind, reach all the way back up to the sky, and float the hand down. And then coming into our downward dog, before we take that on the other side, so we're going to do our flow on one side all the way through, and then we'll repeat. So spread the fingers wide, curl into our cat pose, take a big breath in here, and then as you exhale, press firmly into the hands, especially the base of the index finger and the thumb, lifting the hips, lifting the knees into our downward dog. So super strong arms, really lifting the hips up high here, wrap the armpits towards each other, press the chest to the thighs, thighs to the back of the room, and just let the head be heavy. And breathing deeply again into the belly here. And when we're here, while we're here, we're going to take a big breath in through the nose and we're going to exhale it in a lion's breath. So we're going to inhale. And as we exhale out of the mouth, we're going to stick the tongue out as well. So here we go, big breath in. And exhale. And again, big breath in. Nobody can see you. Doesn't matter what you look like. Lovely. And then step your left foot in between the hands. So get it there however you need to. You can pop some blocks underneath the hands here if that's more comfortable. And let your back knee come down to the mat. So from here, keep the right hand down and let the chest come forward. So lots of space between the shoulders, collarbones broad, and just turn your chest towards the front knee. You can keep the left hand on the thigh, or you can take it up to the sky, but just getting a bit of a twist through that mid region here. Again, breathing deeply into the belly if you can. And if it's comfortable, breathing in and out of the nose, but just really breathe in any way that works for you, thinking about that belly area more than anything. Okay, so coming back down to our lunge, send the hips back into our half splits pose. So the front leg stays straight as much as possible. So it's okay if there's a little bend in the knee here. Then, right hand either on the floor or on a block, we're going to find a twist from this position here. So lengthen through the crown of the head first, so the spine's now nice and long, and then keep your core nice and strong, so draw everything in, turning the chest again towards that front leg. It might be more comfortable with the toes flexed up to the ceiling, and then finding that little twist here. Maybe taking the arm up, again checking there's nothing funky going on with the neck. Relaxing that right shoulder down. One more big breath. And exhale, float the hand down. Coming back into our lunge, wiggle that foot around, and then just coming back into our child's pose for a moment to take the knees out wide, big toes together, sink the hips back, and then settle down, either head on the floor or on a block. Just taking 3 or 4 big breaths here. Again, let the belly be soft with every inhale, let it expand. Gently drawing the belly button back in with the exhale. And maybe just setting yourself an intention here or an affirmation. And the most simple one that we have for this solar plexus area, for motivation, for confidence, for action, is I can. Last breath here. And then lifting the hips, coming back into our tabletop position. And we'll take that little sequence on the other side. So find your tabletop first. Nice and strong through the collarbones, through the shoulder girdle. Inhale, turn the chest to the right this time. Take that right arm up maybe. You can gaze down or up, whatever works for you. And then thread that hand behind the left wrist. So really reach, really focusing on the twist. Inhale, expand, reach for the sky. Exhale, twist, and this time we're going to hold it. So reach that hand through, relaxing the head down, either on the floor or on a block. Again, notice whether the hips have shifted, just sending them back to the right. Breathing deeply here. And then pressing into the left hand, unwinding, reaching for the sky one more time. Exhale, float the hands down. Coming into our downward facing dog. So rounding into cat pose, take a big breath in here. Tuck the toes under, exhale, lift the knees, lift the hips. Take a step back, so maybe lengthening the stance here if you need to. Couple of breaths here. We're going to take that lion's breath again, just because it's fun. So inhale, take a big breath in. Exhale, out the mouth, stick the tongue out. One more big breath in, let the head be nice and heavy. Exhale. And then step your right foot in between the hands. So squeeze the knee towards the nose as much as you can to get it there. Totally fine if you need to shuffle about a little bit to get into this position. Then find some space, so broad through the collarbones, lengthen through the spine. Plant your left hand on the floor or on a block. Turn your chest to the right and maybe take the arm up. So again, notice whether you're flinging this arm back, so we don't want to do that. Just keep the arm in line with the rest of the shoulder girdle, gazing up or down, breathing into the belly. And then float that hand down, pressing into the front heel, send the hips back, straightening through that front leg, finding our half splits pose. So toes down or up, whatever works for you. Again, find length through the spine first, left fingertips on the ground or on a block, and then turning the chest again to the right. Maybe taking that arm up, so it's a little bit of a balance challenge. Maybe this is a good time for our affirmation, I can. Breathing deeply into the belly. And then float those fingertips down, wiggle the foot round to the outside, coming back this time into a seat. So if you remember which leg you had in front at the start of practice, bring the other leg in front. If not, it doesn't matter. Just sitting nice and tall here. So we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, finding a simple twist. So left hand to right knee. Not going into our deepest version of the twist just yet. We're going to inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, draw the belly button in and just maybe deepen a little bit here. Just like in our cat-cow, notice whether the hips have started to twist and just send that left hip back a little bit. So both hip bones or sits bones are on the ground. Taking a few more breaths here. You could always gaze over that back shoulder if that's okay on the neck. But again, really just focusing on the belly, generating some heat. And then on your next breath in, reaching for the sky. Nice and tall, find all that length first, and then exhale, right hand to left knee. Inhale, lengthen one more time here, shoulders are relaxed. And then exhale, draw the belly button in as you twist. Keeping the hip bones facing forwards. Breathing deeply here. You might be able to hear the seagulls here. I'm above Providero Cafe in this beautiful studio today in Llandudno, North Wales. There they are, I don't know if you can hear that. And then inhale, back through center, reach for the sky one more time. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this and that you feel motivated, that your digestive system feels less sluggish than it did, and that you're ready for the rest of the day or evening ahead of you. Let me know how it went for you. Wherever you're watching this, then please give me a like, send me a comment on social media, and I'll see you next time on the mat. By the way, if you're new to yoga, head on over to happyyoga.wales and have a look at the Absolute Beginner Yoga course. You'll find lots of tutorials where I break down the most common yoga poses that you'll find in yoga classes online as well as in person. And the idea of this course is that you will have the skills, the confidence to get into any pose in any class and know how to do that safely, effectively for your body. There's also some full-length classes in there as well. Lots and lots of content. I'm really, really proud of it. It's my first ever course online, so please do go and check it out. And if you're already in the course, let me know how it's going for you. See you next time on the mat.